Check, check, check. Hello. Check, check, check. All right. I think we're live, guys, but I'm gonna check just a moment. Make sure that we are live and that you guys can hear me. If y'all can hear me and y'all can verify that we're live, I appreciate it. Just jump on in the chat and let me know. Jump in the chat and let me know if we're live and you can see me and hear me. If you can see me and hear me, jump in the live and let me know. Give y'all a minute to come on in. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Do-do-do-do-do. Everybody come on in. If you're not in, come on in. If you are in, settle in. Because we are live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, one and all. You can't see me. Okay, hold on. Let me check. Hey, Miss Varlene, what's happening? Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna check my other camera. Just a second. Just a second. Love, exciting and new. All aboard. We're expecting you and love. Y'all remember that? Love boat on y'all, right? Exciting and new. With the ocean sky comes back at you. A love boat. Soon we'll be making another round. Love boat promises something for everyone. Okay, I'm gonna click this one here, guys. Just a second. There's something new romance. Do 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 do. I don't know why that got stuck in my head just now. The love boat. The love boat. Soon we'll be making another round. Let me check my other lip. The love boat promises something for everyone. We're redoing my one of my hold on, it's rebooting right now. We're redoing one of my cafes and um we're turning it into my TV diner, and we watch we have TV themes playing over and over in the TV diner. That's gonna be never seen before, never heard before. A whole new concept that we did. We got that trademark and we didn't get it patented. I wanted to get it patented, but um, they said it wouldn't be a need to because uh, it should be pretty self-explanatory. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay, I can see me now. All right, guys, we cooking with gas. We are cooking with gas. Let me see if I can turn my other one on. And y'all can't hear me. What's up, Mr. Ed? Mr. Ed is in the house, y'all. Mr. Ed, Loma was working on your. Let me see. She sent me notes. She's working on your thing for your license being transferred to Texas, and she said that it was all good, everything works, and she got it all sifted out. It was a little bit confusing when coming from board, especially coming from California to Texas. She said that there was something that was missing. There was a page missing, page two or something like that. I don't know if she emailed you or not. If she didn't, let me know if she emailed you, because if she did, I'll tell her to uh, to email you what she sent me because she know that I talk to y'all. That's how most of our agents work. They know that I talk to people in my group, so they'll tell me what's going on, and then they'll know that I'm in communication with you guys because they know I go live. So when I go live, I'll basically read off the notes that they give me for anybody that would be in the live. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there we go. And I got my Rode on. I'm gonna use my Rode. If it goes off, you guys tell me. I'm gonna leave it plugged up because that's what happened last time. It just went off on me because it wasn't charged up. So I'm gonna leave it plugged in. I'm not trying to do a showcase or anything, so it should be fine. But y'all let me know if y'all can't if it goes out of sync or something like that. Okay, yeah, we're good. Um, let me know also if it's let me know if it's chattering or if it's sticking, because I'm looking at it on YouTube and I was pulling it up on my phone to see if it's still sticking. It was sticking real bad last week. If it's still sticking. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, it was sticking real bad last week. Okay. Sticking. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I want to see if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing because I see it's running and it's one Miss A said I'm brighter today. Yeah, I got my new light right here and everything. It may be a little bright. I can actually turn it down. Oh, y'all don't mind my overcast. See, yeah, I'm setting up all my little gadgets and stuff. So this one I can actually turn it down some like that or turn it back up. Yeah. So either way, whatever looks good. Um, but yeah, we're still out. We're not in the studio yet. I was hoping to be in the studio by now, but we still ripping and running because all the stuff that was going on. We got a lot of news that's been happening with overseas and with our distributors and everything. Okay, Mr. Ed, what you say? He said, Mr. Ed said you're sticking and pausing a little bit. Yeah, I'm. That's what I was seeing too, that it was going back and forth. And then Mr. Ed says, don't recall seeing an email. Hold on. Don't recall seeing an email. I've been waiting to hear from her. Okay, so she got it done, and I'll have her to send the email with the follow up of what she has for you. And I just know that she was saying that there was something missing for what she needs to file it. And then I don't know if you were going to be filing it or if you wanted us to file it for you or to help you file it. Either way, we'd be working on it and working on it together. That's basically what we've been doing for the past 3 years, 4 years, is helping people to communicate with state board and work with state boards from coast to coast and getting them where they need to be when it comes to um, getting their license and everything in order. And because we're working with our new program for um, apprenticeship and getting a new apprenticeship in place, it's even more detrimental and more crucial to make sure that we can help all of you guys get legal and then be able to move transition into the buses easily. So that's going to require you guys having your license. Somebody says it's still too bright. Hold on, I can turn it down. Y'all let me know. There we go. Let me know if that's too dark. So I'm turning it down some to see. Y'all know we're testing this stuff and seeing what's happening. The studio, my studio at the shop, and then also the studio in the bus is automatically tinted, and it adjusts to the light depending on whatever we're using or needing. It'll adjust by itself. So I don't really have to worry about it too much because it'll do it by itself. But until we get My bus is done, which my bus, they say everything is done on my bus except for the parts that we're missing. So it's sitting and holding, it's sitting and waiting. Products that we're waiting. We got most of the products that we were waiting overseas. We got most of those products done, and now they're being shipped out. Okay, so everybody that hasn't received their product or haven't received I know we were waiting on kits, we were waiting on posters, we were waiting on color pencils, we were waiting on inflatable heads, the clippers, the shampoos, the little tradable shampoos that goes back and forth, all that stuff we were waiting on, but most of it we got manufactured here in house. So now, or not here in house, here in the country. Okay, we're wanting to be in house, so we're working towards being in house. So we're buying machinery, we're hiring people and bringing them on board so that they can actually help us to build out our facility to be in house. We got a new location that we've identified here in Dallas that is larger than the other location. I told you guys about that about a month or so ago. It's larger than all the other locations, literally put together. Actually, it is really, really large. When I show y'all this location, it's going to blow your mind. It's larger. It's even larger than the shop downtown. So in downtown Dallas, it's huge, and that shop is 50. I think it's 50 something thousand square feet. But the new shop, you can put several. I ain't gonna say the number until we actually get everything signed and everything done. But you can put several of those shops from my downtown shop. You can put several of those shops in this new shop, and we're putting everything in place. It does cost more to do it this way, but I have no choice but to do it this way because um, if we were to do it the other way around, where we start working and start doing what we do, we're setting ourselves up for people injecting a lot of sabotage and a lot of different things that slows the process down. In this fashion, we'll literally start at 50%. So instead of starting at 5 or 10%, we're starting at 50%, and then we're running to 100. We're not at 100%. We're starting at around 50. So once we start running and doing what we do, we'll be able to blast off from there. It'll be a whole um, it'll be a whole different schedule. Yeah, I can hear it, but somebody said I'm sticking on there. I can hear it, but it keeps the video keeps sticking because of the way the video is set up for this studio, for this the the program inside of this laptop. For some reason, I don't know if it's like the program is too high or too low or something like that. I don't know, but it keeps sticking on there. And I'm looking at, hold on, I'm gonna go in here. See, it says 1080p by 1080p, and if I reduce it down, I'm gonna reduce it down to see what it does real quick, guys. I'm gonna reduce it down to 720, and see what it does, just for shits and giggles, just to see what it does. Okay. Last time I think I did it, I don't know. I don't remember if it kicked me off or not, but I'm gonna reduce it down to see if it at least catches up with the video and see if it stays on cue. I don't know. All right, but we got to check what we got to check until I get in the studio. We got to use what we got to use, and we're gonna make the best of it until we get it all the way right. So. Most of the stuff that we have, most of the stuff that we've been putting together. Okay, Mr. Ed said your lighting is fine, can see you clear. Okay, cool, cool, Mr. Ed. I can see online, see on my phone. Um, it looks good, but it's sticking. It's pausing and glitching. Y'all see I'm moving around and it's not even, you know, and that's problematic. So I don't know if it's my internet, the internet from the hotspot that we're using, or if it's the program. If it's the program, then I can make little adjustments. But if it's the internet, then there's nothing I can do about that yet because we keep switching them out to better internet. But we'll get it. My main function right now is information to you guys, and then keep moving it on along so that we can get where we need to be. So as far as like what's happening for overseas and what's causing the slowdown over here, that's where we're working on now. We're trying to maneuver ourselves. I have new sponsors and new investors that I've had to hold up because of the new factions and how the money works and getting into this program, the financing program, or the franchise program, either one, the financing or the franchise program. It works differently because of how tariffs are set up and how business is being ran under the new administration. They have new laws and new things that they're doing that you really don't want to be on the ass end of that. I mean, they have some new procedures. The IRS has new rules and regulations. They have new laws that they're following. It's a gauntlet, guys. It is a gauntlet. I mean, when I tell y'all the stuff that we have, y'all know we have a law firm and we also have an accounting firm. The accounting firm is ran by my wife, and they literally they run all of the numbers. They check all of the different avenues that we work off of and we operate off of, and it is monumental how much stuff. Hey, it's synced up now. It's starting to run. Y'all let me know if y'all's video is running a little bit smoother now. Um, but it is crazy how much new regulation and new rules and everything are being put into the new operation for the country, the whole country. Everybody has to do it. They're also talking about getting rid of income tax for nationwide now. They're talking about getting rid of property tax nationwide. That affects us because the way that we operate the business, where we park the buses and so on and so forth. And then the investment packages that we give investment packages for people that are donating, which we'll talk about in just a moment. This show is about the mobile salon, mobile charities. But when we do donations and people that are giving or doing donations, they also get stock in the company or stock in the buses. So we have to kind of make sure that everything is on the up and up. So the programs that we wrote are now up to code as far as we know, but we do have an understanding with anybody that is receiving our packages. Matter of fact, old school, this old school Lynn, old school and Jeremy and Jason has packets coming. I'll have instructions for you guys when I send y'all packages out, either today or tomorrow. I'll send you guys his packages out, but they'll the only instructions that we have is, as y'all know, things are changing damn near daily. If y'all follow the news, y'all know things are changing almost daily right now. And that has to do with our administration. That has to do with people from overseas. That has to do with our financing institution. Now they're starting to do with a whole bunch of stuff with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, which we operate with, which enables us. That's the system that we use to be able to get the people on the buses to get them paid daily. So instead of having to wait 2 days, 3 days, they get paid instantly, almost instantly. It's on like a couple of minutes worth of wait. The longest I've seen a wait is it's like 30 minutes or so. But you're basically getting paid. Your money is deposited into your account every day instead of waiting several days to get your currency, to get your money. But that's from cryptocurrency. We're using cryptocurrency to transfer the money. Um, there is an issue. What's behind me? That's my logo. See that right there? That's mobile charities. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Um, so if we're transferring money from the customer to the barbers and stylists, and we're taking out our fee, or the investors or the franchisers cut, we're taking out their money and so on and so forth. It happens very quickly, but y'all know how Uncle Sam is. They want their cut. So if their money isn't allocated in there, then they have a problem. So we're working with them, with the authorities and the proper regulatory bodies to make sure that when we're paying you guys, um, everything is right, everything is on the up and up, and nobody gets in trouble. Okay, and that includes investors and even donors, even people who donate, because we got two types of donations. We got the people who are donating as donors, we got celebrity donors, we got corporate donors that'll come in and give us money for us to build this business that we're building because they want to see it. They want to see these buses rolling around everywhere. So do I, so do you guys. So we're wanting to evolve the entire barber and beauty industry with this business, which is what it'll do. So the more donors that we get in, the more people donating, the more people coming on board to franchise and get into the business, the faster we're able to produce these buses. So we've upgraded like 5, 6 times. We're now about to upgrade again to an even larger scale salon. And I showed you guys the buses that we'll be producing out of there. We're going to be at a scale to where we can put buses on the street every single week, 10, 15 buses, 20 buses a week. Imagine that. That's a lot of freaking buses. That's a lot of buses. I never imagined us being able to do that. But we will be able to produce buses from 10, from 10 to 15 to even 20 buses a week going on the streets to operate. That's enough to cover the entire United States. That's enough to cover even going overseas and rocking out and doing buses for over there as well. So all of the authorities, all of the different regulatory bodies that we talk to and that we're dealing with, we're putting these things in place. Okay, and we're the only ones that are talking with them. I ask them all the time. I say, look, do you have anybody else doing mobile salons on this scale? Do you have anybody else doing mobile salon buses as franchising? Do you have anybody else doing mobile salons as investment opportunities or doing charities that are expanded upon the mobile salon buses themselves, and so on and so on? Nobody. Nobody, no state board, no Congress, no mayors or city leaders. Nobody has came and spoke up and said, yeah, this company is also doing what you're doing, or this company is doing what what you guys are putting together. They're putting one together as well. Nobody's doing what we're doing. So I continue to say, yeah, we're doing this. It's a brand new thing. It's never been done before. Never been done before. We're the only ones who are doing it. I confidently can say that because nobody else is doing what we're doing. It's pretty strong. It's pretty invasive. It has a lot of moving parts. It's horribly expensive, horribly expensive. But thanks to our donors, thanks to our sponsors, um, our franchisors, all of you guys, thank you all so very much for coming in and assisting and helping us to get this thing on its feet because it's a huge undertaking. And the fact that we're doing this under the wire is is phenomenal. It's crazy. I mean, it's literally the it's the coup de grace. It's the biggest thing that I've ever been able to put together, especially with this day and age where can't nobody keep a secret nowadays. Nobody. So to be able to put this thing together like we're putting it together right now, um, without it being leaked, y'all know about the leaks, right? Without it being leaked heavily, left and right, yeah, we're actually accomplishing something. So we're at the finish line now, guys. We're at the finish line. So we're the last pieces that we're putting together is assembly of mobile charities. Mobile charities is probably the final step before we do our second launch. The second launch is happening in May, which is literally what, a week or so away. So it's the 21st, yeah. So in about a week or so, we'll be doing mobile charities. That is the last link to all of the program, all of the processes, the mobile salon buses, the mobile salon school, the franchising, investing, donating, because the way we operated. I'm sorry guys, when I go point by point, it's because I'm seeing questions that are asked on the side here. So I'll answer questions as I'm talking. So when I hear some, like people say, why you do the charities, or how does the charities work, stuff like that, I'll see these questions. So I'll just be talking, and then I'll just start hitting those questions and answering them. I used to say people's names, like I'll say Jonathan says, why are we doing, how do we do the charity? It's not Jonathan, it's somebody else's name. But I'll say, such and such name says, wants to know how do we do the charities, or how do we collect monies on this and that. I'll do that, and for the most part, it's fine. But some people don't want their name, put out there, or being identified, or the light shined on them, right? So I'm careful about who I speak to or speak up on, because once you shine the light on someone, especially in a group setting or a live setting like these streams, once you start getting into the upper numbers, like we're not in the upper numbers, we barely have 20, 30 people that come in to this show. And I think the highest numbers that we've had is like 100 and something people that'll come in and watch, which is cool, which is fine by me for right now, because we're testing everything out, we're working all of the bugs out. Once we work all the bugs out, then we raise our hand and we say, hey, go live. Not live, 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 live. And that means we're now going out in the public. We're now spending money on advertising, commercials. We're now putting all of these promotions out. All of our buses go live, and they light up. They actually, um, the advertising that we put out on social media also goes live on the buses. So the buses that are out there on the streets right now, they go live with our advertising as well. So everything that we have is basically working together to promote the show, to promote the charities, to promote the company, all of this stuff, and then we'll start running really, really, really fast. And I mean like dangerously fast. And if you're not ready, y'all know what happens if things start moving fast and you're not ready for it. Bad things happen. That I'll just jump right to the quick. Bad thing. Oh, what's up, old school? Old school's in the house. I didn't know if you was in or not. What's up, Phil? Welcome into the stream. Yeah, I was just talking about uh, um, investor packages. So, and I don't know if you was in or not, but yeah, the investor packages have been approved and okayed. So we're good on them now, and we're starting to send them out, but we're making sure that people understand when we send them out. Um, Understand that things are changing. They change all the time. And that once you're in, we can lock you into whatever deal or whatever setup we have at the time. But because the government is changing their procedures, their regulations, all that stuff constantly, there's no telling what we would have to do to current contracts and things like that. So for the most part, everything is solid. Everything stands up. We don't have to worry about, oh, you're not going to get paid at all. None of that has ever happened. We don't anticipate that ever happening. But we make sure that people understand that terms may change, or something is subject to change if the government steps in and says XYZ is going to be happening with the banks, or XYZ is going to be happening with the stock market. XYZ is going to be happening um, uh, with promotions. And like for right now, the last change that we made was for the franchise. Okay, we used to have it where you just come in and you do a franchise. You pay for the the mobile salon franchise, and you can get how many buses you want to get. But well, right now there's a cap to how many buses you can actually buy in for, and how many buses we can put in your name. So, because we put the buses in the donor, or the investor's name. Okay, the franchisor. We put the buses in their name. Well, some people don't want buses in their name because it adds liability to them, even though it's a security feature that we have. When you invest, you actually get the buses put in your name and the company name. So we're sharing responsibility. So if something happens to a bus, you're not ass out and your money's not gone. the insurance kicks in and then it pays out. So we'll get the funds and then we cut you your funds. So if it's 100 grand, you'll get 100 grand, straight out, no questions asked. So you're secure, which is basically what insurance is securing your investment. Same thing with the investing of the program itself. The monies that you're putting in, those monies is secured by the buses. Okay, so there's only so much that we can do by law that they will allow us to do without stepping in and saying, okay, you're going to have to charge them for this or charge them for that. Okay, say for instance, and I know it's kind of going a little in and out, but in the package you'll see it, and it'll kind of flow to where you won't have to answer a whole bunch of questions. And then also my information is there, and we have a new line. So if you guys have investors that are wanting to contact or communicate with me directly, they can contact me, the owner, and talk with me directly. And I now have authorization, because I've just been notarized, and my team, my accountants team, has put me on the um, what is it called? Not insurance. Uh, what is it called? They're not here, and I don't think in it. Bond. They put me on the bond so that I can actually answer questions. I can actually talk to investors and financiers, sponsors, anybody. I can talk to them directly because I'm now bonded. So the way it works is, if you're talking to someone that's actually going to be investing your money or doing something with it, they have to be insured. They actually have to be legally able to do that. Otherwise, they will say, okay, well, I'm going to give y'all this advice, and technically, I have to legally say that I'm not a financial expert, or I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a accountant. I'm not a this, or I'm not that. Just like people who be working on YouTube and saying, "Hey, you guys, now I'm going to show y'all how to fix y'all sink." Now, bear in mind, I'm not a licensed plumber, so do this at your own risk. This is not me telling you what to do, because I don't want to be sued. So don't think of this as me telling you what to do as a licensed professional. That's not what this is. I'm telling y'all because I just know how to do it. I've done it before, and I'm doing it now, and I'm showing y'all how to do it. And if it works for me, it may work for you. And there we are. That's where we're at. Here, now we're saying, hey, I'm a licensed plumber. I am licensed. So what I am doing is licensed and insured. Basically, if you have a bond, if you have something that you pay into, just in case you get sued, just in case someone says, hey, he lied, he said that they're going to do this or do that, and they didn't, then the bond will kick in and cover that liability, just like insurance does. Okay, but you don't have to go through all of the loops and the hurdles that you have to do with insurance. A bond covers you automatically in case there's a problem where I say something incorrectly, and it kind of comes back and bite me in the ass. My bond covers that. Same thing with my associates, my agents, and my accountants. If they say anything out of order, or they say, "Oh yeah, you're going to get paid if you invest $100,000, we're going to pay you $500,000." Okay, we don't have that. Okay, if you invest $100,000, it's possible you can double your money. You can get paid $200,000 in the span of 5 years. But they messed up and said, well, you'll get paid $500,000 in the span of 2 years. Okay, they reversed it. They switched it, and they didn't recognize it. They didn't realize it. Okay, you can't do that. We don't want you doing that because that's bad. But if you say it, it's contract. Is law. It's a verbal contract. So if someone told you you can get paid that way, our phone calls are recorded. So when we hear that, that's now a contract. We have to pay that. So that's when our bond will kick in and pay what some knucklehead said, and that includes me being a knucklehead. If I say something that I'm not supposed to say, that bond will cover me and make sure that we make good on our promises. So anyway, that's the whole thing for our investors, for our donors, and for legitimizing mobile charities. Mobile charities is the charity, okay, for all of us. That's where everything will be going through. It used to go through Triple H. Okay, it used to go through Triple H. Triple H's haircuts. See, there it is. Somebody says, "What's Triple H?" Triple H is haircuts for the helpless and homeless. Okay, that's our charity. So Triple H is our main charity, is the one that's the longest lived, and what we sent everything through. Okay, so we used to send everything through Triple H. Now we're sending everything through Mobile Charities, only because Mobile Charities is a stronger company. It's 501c3 bound, and we were bonding and insuring that charity so that when people come in and they donate to it, our sponsors are linked in, because we had sponsors linked in to Triple H, but now we'll have all sponsors, all donors, all monies linked into Mobile Charities. So now when you come in and you give a donation, or you put monies into your account or anything like that, we can automatically do sponsor matching, which you guys know we like to do. We can automatically do sponsor matching. We can automatically put your name up for adoption. We can automatically come in and get mobile salon buses assigned to you or your company. We can also get franchise for students, meaning you have a bus assigned to you. So now you're working towards having a bus, but you can also have multiple buses put under your name so that you work your way up into owning those buses as well. So it's a lot of different things that we can do because Mobile Charities has the power to do that. Okay, Triple H did not. We still have Triple H, but Triple H didn't have the power that Mobile Charities does. Plus, it's expandable, so we can bring on other mobile charities into Mobile Charities. We can bring in other companies, other buses, other entities that are mobile into Mobile Charities and expand the portfolio, meaning just other companies that offer mobile charities services. Oh, it's awesome. I know it's a lot of information, guys. I know it's stuff that's like, "Oh, what is Coach talking about? I don't, what's going on?" Trust me, when we lay all of this out and you actually go to work, you actually start working, everything will line up for you. You'll see how everything actually works, how it lines up, what all is applicable to you and your company and your bus. You'll see all of that. You'll see how the app works, where you are working in your mobile salon bus, how you get paid, what's the best way for you to get paid, how can you get paid the most, how can you diversify your income, how can you take a vacation and still be getting paid. All of that is what you guys are in. That's the program y'all are in right now. That's where y'all are right now. Mobile Charities is an extension. It's what helps us to get there. Okay, it's what helps us to get people into the program. Mobile, yeah, the Millionaires program is still running. It's obviously it's not going anywhere. We've been doing the Millionaires program since the beginning of the year. So if you signed into the Millionaires, well, you can't just sign up for it. You have to be approved and into that program. But that program is going to be running from here on out. If we choose to shut it down, it'll be because we have enough people that we've proven the system. Does that make sense? We've proven that yes, we can make millionaires out of mobile salon operators, out of regular barbers and stylists who transition and going into being entrepreneurs and mobile salon operators. Okay, that's $1 million prospect. Okay, that's where you can literally become a millionaire. Okay, um, let me check my. Okay, we was talking about mobile charities. I have no idea. I don't know what they say. There's nobody watching. Yeah, we was talking about that last week, where it said it shows nobody's watching. There, somebody saying that nobody's. It shows nobody's watching on on the Facebook channel that they're watching on, but they're on it. So, but it still says zero. I don't know why it's doing that, but I know that when the people are watching, for some reason, it doesn't show the correct number of people watching. I don't know why it does that. YouTube does it as well. Live stream does it. Twitter X does it as well. So it'll show. It could be 15 people watching, but it'll only show three, for some reason like that. And I've never seen it show up in reverse. That'd be awesome. You have 3 people watching, but it shows 15 people watching. That'd be awesome. But I've never seen it do that. I've only seen it not count people. So I told people that last week. I said that the best thing that I can say is make sure that you check in. Make sure that you come in when you come. That's why we started the whole process. When you come in, check in. Type something in the chat, even if it's just "What's up, Coach." Type something in the chat. That's why you see so many people saying What's up, Coach?" in the chat. Put something in there to let us know that you're here and to let the algorithm know that you're here. Because if there's 22 people saying "What's up, Coach? What's up, Coach?" and putting their slogans. A lot of people have slogans. A lot of people have little things that they say when they come in just to check in. It's not to get paid, not just to get paid, because we literally pay people to come in and watch. If you're a member, if you're part of the program, you get paid to come into the show and actually watch the show. If you come in while we're live, monies will accumulate and it'll go towards your bus. And once you get to the point to where we start doing our competitions, then we get prize monies for the people who have came in the most and who's watched the most, who's made the most comments, all that type of stuff. We was doing that when we first started a couple of years ago, so we're bringing that back this year. That's all of that. It's not just to have some fun things to do for the show. It's to make sure that the algorithm sees that XYZ number of people are watching. So you only say that there's 3 people watching, but I got 22 people that are saying "What's up, Coach?" 22 people that are putting their slogans in, that are literally chatting back and forth with us. How is there only 3 people watching? Or in most cases, it'll say 0. I don't know. So, but we do have an expert that is coming on board in July that I'm not supposed to talk about right now because that's like a hidden secret. It's basically having, um, what can I say? It's like if something is broken, you'll call a expert in to fix it. That's all it is. We're just calling in an expert for our show, for the algorithm, for the different social media. Y'all know we've been having problems after problems after problems, literally all the time. And this is for the last 2 years. We've been having problems and problems and problems. And now that we're about to turn it over to a professional production company that produces shows, so my show will be produced professionally. um, they're bringing in an expert to make sure that everything is set up right, which I set up everything myself with my own hands. They're making sure that everything is set up right, and then they take it over and then they clean everything up basically. That's pretty much what they do. All right. So this week I'm gonna continue working with you guys. Last week I started out working with the school, so I brought up the school, put it on the front page, and I showed you guys how to do the new logins, how to do the new 3D modeling, the 3D where you click in and designing your bus and all that. But the system crashed on me, and I couldn't get it back up. So I was starting out showing you guys, everybody at the same time, because I'm now licensed to do that. I can show everybody at the same time how all of the stuff for the school works, but the system crashed on me. So now we're gonna try it again and bring everything up and show you guys how to log in. Everybody should be on the same login schedule. Everybody should be on the same. If your username and password doesn't work, we're going to show you how to reset that. All of that stuff is going to be done here on the live. Okay, here on the live. And because we have extra added security on the school, we don't have to worry about someone listening in or watching and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna jump into school and get free schooling." School is already free. What are you talking about? So we don't charge anything for the school. We charge something for the bus. The bus is what people put their money in for. The money, the $5,000 or $10,000 that you come in with, that money goes towards your bus. It doesn't go towards the school. The school doesn't cost anything. It's free. So you're not jumping in. Still, it's like, oh, I'm gonna graduate from this school and I'm gonna get a bus. No, you're not, because we don't know who you are. If you snuck in, and I mean, who are you? We don't. You're not on our list. You don't have any deposit on our books. You're not registered. You don't have a valid account. How are you going to get a bus? You'll be going through the school for nothing. You wasting your time, right? So there's just a lot of different things that we're going to be doing to secure the school and moving forward, and then me being able to educate and work with you guys to get to speed up the process to get y'all into the buses. Okay, because we got the new building, we got the new process, and we got the new buses. Yeah, it's going to go really really quickly. Okay, that's why we're trying to get everything set up by May so that we can actually start that process and get everybody through the program quickly, quickly, quickly. Yeah, advertisers and sponsors, same scenario, same program. Johnny, I don't know if we got. I don't think that applies to what we're doing with the investors. The investors is a different program. The investors or the donors, that's a different program because there's different rules to the advertisers and the sponsors. The sponsors is just people that want their ads and their name and everything on the buses as we roll around and stuff like that. That's a different program from people giving money to have that money go to work and make more money. Okay, that's a different program. That's a financial institutional type program that we have to have all of our T's crossed and our I's dotted. We have to make sure that it's all legal and on the up and up. Otherwise, we could be subjecting ourselves and our donors to unjust scrutiny. We don't want that. Okay, we don't want anybody having to answer questions that they don't need to answer. We don't want anybody having to deal with dumb. So we just literally just make sure that we have everything in place and operational when we go out and do what we do. Okay, and there's going to be a lot, guys. I keep saying that, and people keep thinking that it's whatever. I mean, okay, no, guys. When I say it's going to be a lot, that's what I mean. Y'all not understanding. Y'all are at the tip of the spear. Y'all are in the end at the beginning. Y'all are the first ones in into the club. Y'all are the first ones into the club. Think about it like that. Y'all the first ones in the club. Everybody, James Seymour, Crazy Eight Barbershop, Miss Peaches, Old School Mobile Barber, Mr. Ed, Edward Davis, Worldwide, Valerie, um, uh, let's see, Varlene, not Valerie, I'm sorry. Um, Varlene Robinson, yeah, everybody. Um, Justine Thomas, uh, Christian, hey Christian. Uh, let's see, old school, you're in here twice. Oh no, that's Mr. Ed in here twice. Okay, Mr. Ed, you must be going on to another channel or another platform. You're in it under YouTube and under Facebook. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. I told some people if y'all going into multiple platforms, sometimes the system will count you twice, so you get paid twice. I don't care. I mean, it's not my money, number one, but the eyeballs are the eyeballs, and if it sees you in twice, a system is still a system. And if you're in on this platform as one person, and you come in on another platform, open up another browser or another page or something as another one, I mean, what are you gonna do? You can't get mad that this person has the system open under two browsers, so they get counted twice. I mean, what's the problem? If they're watching twice, they're getting. That's like having two people in the same household. If there's two people in the same household watching, then there's two credits that go out. What's the problem? So anyway, Bombard, what's up, Bombard? Derek Mosley, what's up? Chase Ains, what's happening? Miss Veronique Scott is in. What's up, Miss V? Uh, Crazy, I saw you. Crazy Eight. Crazy Eight is in under two accounts. See, everybody that's coming in, as y'all are coming in, y'all are commenting and letting me know that y'all are here. My system will read it and calculate and put y'all in the system, and it's counting them up. It's actually storing and counting everything. So even though we're not doing a competition right now, it's keeping count. Okay, it's keeping count of everybody that comes in, and y'all making notations and doing chats. All of that stuff is taking is keeping accountability. Okay, anyway, so thank everybody for coming through. The people that are still waiting on products, that was on my list I was seeing, but I think I addressed that just a moment ago. People are waiting on products. Some orders have already went out. I'm looking at these orders that says fulfill fulfill, waiting on product, waiting on product, waiting on product, waiting on product. Chance waiting on product. Cheryl waiting on product. Who's here that I said? Crazy Eight Barbers, y'all waiting on product. Um, I think the product that y'all are waiting on, we're making right now. So we should have that this week. Uh, that's crazy. Y'all have 2 orders in. Crazy Eight, y'all have 2 orders in. If y'all got 2 orders in, both of those are waiting on product. So um, if it's coming in from overseas, we've already resourced it and is getting something made here in the States or is getting it made in house. Miss Barlene waiting on product that was upgraded to fulfill, so that's going out this week. Um, Barber Group is fulfilled, so y'all stuff is going out this week. Chocolate City, what's up, Chocolate City? Y'all product is going out this week, so y'all are fulfilled as well. Yeah, so everybody, if y'all have a question or if y'all put in an order, contact me, text me, and I'll check on it and see what it is, and I'll let you all know through my text. My text message is cleared again, so we just cleared it out again. So if you need to reach me, y'all can text me, and I'll be able to see it and respond to you. So we cleared that up yesterday on Easter. I had nothing to do. My babies went to the Easter egg thing. We don't celebrate that, all that stuff, but they went out because that's what kids like to do. My grandbabies. So they go out to do the Easter egg hunt. I was like, good, I ain't got to do nothing because we be doing the Easter egg stuff. Okay, thank you. They said get ready to get out of here. Thank you, Burrow. Thank you, Miss Peaches. Thank you, Miss Veronique. And somebody else said time's up. Somebody else. Okay. Um, but yeah, we used to do the Easter egg stuff every Easter, and we'd have Easter egg hunt at the shop and have the kids go run out there and find different stuff. And then I would put golden eggs out there. The gold eggs have money in it. So I'd put like 5, 10, $1 bills. And then we'll have the big eggs that have $100 bills in them. And I put a bunch of those out there too. So yeah, it's a thrill for going out there. And then the parents be out there. I got some footage that's going to be on the main show, my produced show. I got some footage that we'll show for activities and stuff that we have at the shop for the parents. The parents be all up in the kids' business, going out there. Oh, right there, go get it, right there, right there, because parents aren't allowed to touch the eggs. So the kids go out there and the go around over, come on, over, because they know it's money. it's money in the egg. So they out there scrambling, and the kids are they playing, they trying to open the egg and eat the candy out of it, and they bullshit. They need you need to get over here, get these eggs, look at these over here, come over here, come on, hurry up. And it's a joy, it's funny, and I just like to have activity. Y'all know I'll celebrate anything. I don't care. I will celebrate any excuse to enjoy life more. I'm in. We celebrated Columbus Day. We celebrated Jewish holidays, Muslim holidays. We celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah. We celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah. We celebrate Valentine's Day, St. Patty's Day, 4th of July. I don't care. Whatever. Hey, if it's an excuse to crank out the grill, let's get it. Because if it's real, fine, it's real. If it's not real and made up, fine. If it's not real and made up, still, hey, we can still bust out the grill and crank it up and enjoy company and then as human beings and making it more livable and don't just survive. You need to live. If you're not living, you're just surviving. Don't just survive. Get out there and live. Okay, I'm not going to get into this because I don't have time to go into coach right now. But yeah, it's a bunch of different stuff that we have on the agenda. I'm going to be making that available to you guys. My schedule and my calendar is still coming up. We're still working on that. But as I get more stuff coming through, I'll be trying to educate you guys and bring that information to y'all so that y'all are not out in the wilderness. Everybody understands what's going on. Yes, it takes a little bit longer, but like I told y'all the pioneers. Y'all the first ones coming in. I think I used the club analogy. It's like the first ones in the club. If y'all the first ones in the club, you get the best seats, you get the best positions, but the crowd is coming. And when that crowd comes, you find yourself dancing and you got all this room, and now here comes some people over here comes some people over here, and now instead of dancing all like that there, you dancing a little bit closer, elbowed in, because you don't have room. And I I don't no, I don't do clubbing. I don't do clubbing, but we club. We turn the shop into club all the time. We rent the back out umpteen times. It's just too many to count. And we have video of all that stuff where people come in and the shop is a club. It's done turned into a crazy scenario. I'm gonna give y'all some of those stories in our reality series. Y'all know we shoot our reality show. So in those reality series, it shows all of the video. It's got me as a young man, young coach, doing what I do and all of that stuff. So you'll see all of that. Building buses when I first started my first set of buses, and I'm driving, and it's just me out here, hustling, selling product on the grind. All that stuff is going to be in the produce show. So yeah, we got some stuff coming, guys. All right, guys, that'll do it for me for today. Thank y'all all for coming. I'm out of here, but I'll be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock. I'll see you all then. I'm running back on the Shops and Salon Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all do that, we all will be taken care of. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to mobilon.com, mobalon.com, and sign up. The application is at the top of the page on the right-hand side. Click on it, fill it out, and submit it back in. If everything's good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, please donate. We have our own charity called Mobile Charities. It's at www.mobilecharities.org. You can go there and donate to one charity or multiple charities all at the same time. It's the best way to help a lot of people in this world who desperately need it. Thank you guys for coming through. And I appreciate everybody that's coming through. I love all y'all. Just know you love, know you appreciate it. If you have any problems or issues, contact me. Reach out and hit me up. I know I'm busy. I know I do a lot of stuff, guys, but I promise y'all, I'm interested in everybody. I'm trying to get it to the point to where everything is running smoothly and I can chop it up with as many people as we all need to. Okay, so that's what my goal I won't be able to talk to everybody in the world, but I can talk to as many people as I can and minister and coach to as many people as I can, because that's what we're here for. That's what we all are here for. If you're doing hair, you're not just a barber or a stylist, you're also a coach. You may be head coach, you may be assistant coach, but you're a coach. You're a minister. You're a therapist. You're a doctor. You're a psychiatrist. You are the person that person who's sitting in your chair needs to help them get through whatever it is they're going through. Okay. Some people just may need an ear to lean on. Some people just may need be a sounding board so that y'all can talk back and forth and talk about the days that's going on. If everything helps, especially in these days, troubling days that we have right now. Everybody needs somebody, and we are the perfect sounding board for those people when they come into our shop. So make sure you have that at the forefront of your mind when these people come in. Find out if they want to talk. Find out if they want to talk to somebody, or just talk back and forth and be heard. That's our job. That's what we do. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate everybody for coming in. I'll see you all tomorrow. Um, I also have a list that I'm gonna break down to you guys. So if someone can remind me that I have a list that I need to read out for you all tomorrow. Also, if you have a potential investor or donor who wants to donate or come into the program or be a franchise or whatever, text me and let me know, because I am the only one that has the new updated um, proposal for franchising, for investing, and for donating. Okay, so they need to contact me, and then I'll send that out to you guys. But we have to vet it first, and then we'll send it out, and we'll do it like that. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Everybody be good out there, and remember our motto: respect yourself because image is everything. Peace.